Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino Listener by me. So let's get into it. Arlecchino is a very careful woman. After all, being a harbinger and having reached such a position in the Fatui, it meant that a lot of the time people wanted to get to her. And usual means were not really easy. She was not someone easy to persuade, and not someone easy to get through to. So, the second easiest thing was to get through to her through someone that she loves. And you just so happened to be one of those people. Any other day you'd be happy to be one of them, but right now was a rather unfortunate time to be someone that she considered close, someone that she loved dearly. And right now, as that man that you'd met just a couple minutes ago had led you rather roughly into an alley, you could only just try your best to stay calm and wonder what would happen to you, and just what could you do. You better keep quiet, or I'll make you regret it. The man sneered, and he nodded, putting your hands up as he asked, and then you took a deep breath, looking at him. Listen, we could talk about this. I'm sure that whatever you're going to do to me, it's not going to convince Arlecchino to do anything. I know her better than you, and I'm telling you, what you're trying right now is pretty useless. You said, and the man just scoffed. I know what I'm doing. All you have to do is stay silent. And my plan, it's already working as I have wanted, he said, and he frowned, looking around you nervously. Sometimes she would happen to assign guards to you when she felt as though something would happen. You weren't sure if someone was watching you, and you were not sure how to find out. And it was not like there was anything that you could do. Not like you could just shout in the middle of what's happening. You could only just hope. And hope you did. Hoping and pleading internally that someone would see you. That someone, anyone, would save you. And little did you know that you were lucky enough that not just anyone would be coming to save you, no, but Arlecchino herself. Let go of Vion this instant, and if you do, perhaps I'll be a little bit more merciful, she said, glaring, her arms crossed as she looked down at the man, and immediately, without hesitation, he let go, trembling as he looked up at her. I didn't know you'd be here. I have to go. I'm really sorry. I won't do anything like that again. Please, he begged. But it was too late. Arlecchino had seen him now, and there was no way in hell she would let him go. Instead, as soon as he let you go, she gently pushed you out of the way and walked over to see him cowering in the distance. And then fire surrounded both her and him in a little circle that slowly crept closer to his body, and he began to cry, begging for mercy. It only took 5 minutes for her to get the information she needed out of him, and then she was smiling a little bit creepily, dragging him off a little bit further away from you, and telling you to just walk ahead, which is what you did, since you did not really have many options, not when she was ordering you around like that. And then she came out of there with a little bit of blood on her cheek, Are you hurt, darling? No, not at all. I'm just a little bit worried. Arlecchino, please tell me you didn't do anything really bad back there. I... I'm a little bit nervous. Are you sure this is okay? You trust me, don't you? I do, I just... Then know that it's okay. I did what I had to. And that person and his friends will learn that there are lines that they cannot cross. This shall be a lesson for them. I don't want you to worry, she said, cupping your face in her hands. And you sighed softly, leaning into her touch. It looks like I don't have many options anyway. Darling, please, I don't want you to be upset, she said softly, and you nodded, closing your eyes. I understand. I'll try my best. She smiled at that, pressing a soft kiss to your forehead. That's good to hear. And don't worry about anything like that happening again. At least for a little while. I've taken care of it, and now make sure they'll be careful. And just how did you do that? Do I even want to know? She chuckles, shaking her head. I doubt you would. Come on. You have somewhere to be, don't you? He nodded, taking her hand as she began to lead you away from the scene and back to where you were heading. It was a bit of a stressful day with an awful start, but at the very least you're safe. And Arlecchino knew, and he knew that so long as she was the one protecting you, nobody would dare do anything, although they could try. But it was inevitable that they would find out that there was not a single thing that they could do. Not at all. Not with Arlecchino present.